Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So, y'all saw the title. Today we're going to be making a little minnow pond because in a few days we're going to be getting an arowana, and he will eat minnows every once in a while, mostly pellet food, but every once in a while minnows. And then yesterday we bought a blue lobster, which will mainly feed off of feeder fish and minnows. So I had this idea ever since I got my first tank actually, and originally I was going to use this tarp right here and build a little hole, probably like 3 feet long and like 2 feet wide, maybe a foot deep. But actually I decided that I'm gonna do something a little bit different and something I've never done before, and make an above ground pond. And I got this idea from Fanatic's video the other day actually, where he made a minnow pond the exact same as what I sort of planned on doing, but it was like really small, and he used it out of bricks though. So I'm going to use this tarp, but make a pond above ground out of bricks. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so back here on the edge of the woods, there's actually a little pile of, or actually a pretty big pile, I'm pretty sure, of bricks right down there, but it hasn't been touched for like quite a few years, so there's like a couple of trees falling on top of it. But this is the only bricks I can find, and I guess it's better than buying them, so I'm gonna try to dig as many of those out of there as I can. Well, I'm bleeding in a few places. I probably should have worn gloves, but as you can see, we got, I don't know, maybe 20 bricks right there, so it's probably not enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in the back of the Polaris and go ahead and start setting them up. Well, we got all the bricks right here. This is probably near like 35, but we got them all at least decently clean, hosed them off. So I'm gonna start making the outline of this pond right here. I tried to rake some of the leaves out, so I'm gonna put it, it's gonna be right about something like that, and then we got the tarp we're gonna be using right over there. So since I am building this on a uneven surface, you can see sort of over there, this is like a gradual slope down from up there, and this side down here is lower than that side. So what I did was I got some gravel and put it all down there, and then stacked these on top of it. And then over here on this side that's already high, I didn't put any gravel, and I just stomped it down. So now, instead of, whenever I put this bucket on it to see if it's level, instead of it steeping down like that, it's perfectly straight just whenever I do this. Whenever I get on the ground, you can see kind of that the left side is even with the right side. Now I'm gonna start stacking up the sides. So here is the finished product. As you can see, the tarp goes up to this layer of bricks, so it's 3 tall, and then it lays right down there, and then I have one more layer on top of it. And as you can see, the thing I did to try to keep it level, where over here, sort of like, you can see how much is left over there versus how much is left like right there. So it's pretty bad, but we're just gonna have to ignore that. It is made out of bricks, so I think it looks pretty good, and it's pretty difficult to build this on like the most uneven surface possible. And then we got some fake plants right in that corner just to kind of give it something. I might end up filling this whole thing with gravel, but for now, that looks pretty good. And then we got some larger rocks surrounding it, and then we got pebbles on top of it all. So yeah, and these right here are just support bricks, because if I kind of take those away, this tends to like shift over, and I'm worried it'll collapse like in the next few days. So I'm gonna leave those on there for however long it takes. We're just gonna have to ignore them too, but I think that this will work, and I am going to get a little tiny pump so the minnows and baby bluegill or goldfish or whatever I put in here will stay alive until the day to be eaten comes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make, and if you enjoy these pond videos and building videos more than other things, leave a like on this video and I will make sure to do more. So hope you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.